Jordan, appreciate that, buddy. I hope he follows his own advice, too, and stays hydrated.
Yeah, and find some shade, too.
Absolutely. Well, the Salvation Army is an evangelical part of the Universal Christian Church whose mission is to preach the gospel and to meet human needs without discrimination.
That's right. In 1938, the first ever National Donut Day was celebrated in Chicago, and the history of the Salvation Army's Donut Lassies was officially immortalized.
Yeah, so here to talk about all of this, we have new leadership here for the Salvation Army in Lexington. Major George of Salvation Army Lexington. Sir, it's good to have you with us.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Lisa, for having me here.
We couldn't help but notice you have a beautiful box of donuts there.
Yes, I brought donuts for you because it's National Donut Day. So I hope you folk enjoy it.
This is wonderful.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the history here and how this World War I Donut Lassies ties into the Salvation Army.
So in the First World War, some of the Salvation Army women from United States as well as France and England were on the battlefronts in France. And the American ladies baked donuts or even fried donuts and gave them to the soldiers. Now, the soldiers felt very much at home because they were missing home after all these years. This was around 1917 and 1918 as well. In addition to giving them donuts, etc., the women also helped write letters for the soldiers who were injured and just basically did things for them that would make their lives, particularly when they were injured, more better, help them in their healing process as well. And so the donuts and the frying of the donuts, believe it or not, at one point when items were not available to fry donuts, they even used helmets with oil in it to fry donuts.
Oh, wow.
Whatever it takes to get those donuts.
I guess so. We want our donuts.
Well, and what a bedrock part of the Salvation Army mission that continues. Great piece of history there. We've heard about donut dollies, but more on donut lassies.
Yeah,
That's really
exactly. So tell us a little bit more about the Salvation Army here in Lexington.
In Lexington, we are blessed that we're able to serve our populace. We have a shelter which serves women, men, and children. We have approximately 156 beds, but sometimes there are more people there. And in addition to that, we have an early learning center for children. We also are partnered with Boys and Girls Club. And so there are at least 60 or plus children coming for the Boys and Girls Club as well.
That's
very
incredible.
Good. Well, we're so
that.
fortunate to have you all here in the community, helping our community.
Thank you.
I understand that there's a summer camp program, too, that you all are offering.
That's right. It's an all-day-long program that will begin from next week all the way till the end of July. And it's the Boys and partnering with the Boys and Girls Club. And so at least 60 to 80 young children will be there. There'll be activities within the Salvation Army and also take them out for activities as well.
Oh, that's
Very
incredible.
good.
And what ages is that available
This
for?
is approximately from 6 to 13.
6
Wonderful.
to 13. And how do people, if they want to enroll their children, how do they find out more information
They're
about
just
that?
welcome to come by to the Salvation Army or call us at the Salvation Army as well and register themselves, their children. And we look forward to their participating.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, that's great.
We also want to welcome you and your wife to Lexington.
Thank you, Doug.
Our new leadership here and direct from Singapore, I
We were
understand.
2 years in Singapore.
My goodness.
We've been officers. We were officers in Connecticut for 5 years, and then we were called to serve abroad. So we were there in Myanmar for 2 years, and 2 years in Singapore.
Well, we're grateful that you've been called to Lexington now. And
Yeah.
It's a great
3
place.
months in, and we hope your stay here is a great
We love
one.
it already.
Awesome.
Good to hear.
And thank you for showing up at our door with donuts today. We appreciate that. You said, come on in, have a seat at the couch.
Making friends. We appreciate you. Keep us posted on other ways we can help get the word out about your good
Definitely.
mission.
Thank you, Doug.
Thanks again for coming
Thank
in.
you, Lisa.
All right, folks, back in just a second. Consumer News is up. Find out why Meta's wanting workers back in the office.
Plus, VW is doing a reboot of one of its older models and why you may be a fan of it. Keep it here.